Hello my beautiful Leos, my name is Jennifer from JenniferWalkerSN.com, here to bring you your weekly love forecast for July 17th to the 23rd. Guys, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And of course, if you want a personal reading with me, go to my website, JenniferWalkerSN.com, or check out the description box below. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the day-to-day, and then the overall, and then advice. So stick with me till the end. Let's jump right in. Alright, so what is going on with my Leo's romantic love life for the week of July 17th to the 23rd? Show them the cards I need to see. Show them the cards I need to see. One more time, here we go. Okay, let's throw these cards down here. I just want to get an overall of your energy first before we jump into this reading here. So we're going to go over each card individually, no worries. Bear with me for a second here. Okay, let me put this over here. Now let's look at your other cards here. July 17th to 23rd. Show me the cards I need to see. I'm going to move this out of the way so you guys can see better. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, that feels good. Let's put that one over here. And let's see, what's going on with my love interest, romantic love life? What's going on with my Leo's love interest, romantic love life for July 17th to the 23rd? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, that feels great. Alright, so we see on the 17th, it's time to take some time to make this decision. So you need to take some time out to really make this decision on the 17th. It does look like you are making gestures, romantic gestures here, or there's a person that's being very chivalrous on this day. They're like doing a lot of romantic gestures here, Knight of Cups energy. Or take time before making this decision and making that gesture towards that romantic situation here with the Knight of Cups energy. Before you take that action towards love and romance, make sure you take that time to make that decision. All right. Your love interest or the person that you're dealing with has the Two of Cups energy. So there's something to do with the soulmate connection or choice towards love here. On the 17th, on the 18th, Spirit says to shield yourself here on this day. Let's find out why. Because it's waiting around for the right opportunity. So to protect yourself and shield yourself on this day. And it looks like it's about waiting around here for the right opportunity, waiting for success here with the Three of Wands energy. Your love interest, the person you're dealing with on this day, has some kind of opportunity of some passions or some renewed passions here with the Ace of Wands energy. On the 19th, write down your thoughts and feelings here. You know, write the pros and cons about things here. Let's see what's going on with this, pertaining to your wishes and your hopes here. So, you know, you want to write down, what is your wishes? What are your hopes here? What do you want to manifest in the situation pertaining to your hope and your wish here with the Star card energy? There seems to be a lot of hope and optimism on this day on the 19th. Your love interest, the person you're dealing with, has the Death card energy. So there's some kind of transformational changes. There's something that's ending or completing here with the Death card energy. On the 20th, Spirit wants you to watch and be careful about your health on this day. Make sure you're eating the right things. Make sure that you're balanced on this day. It does look like you are definitely focused on some unknowns here because you're trying to gain knowledge here with the High Priestess card energy, and you're trying to focus on your intuition here around the situation. Your love interest, the person you're dealing with, has the Hangman energy. On this day of the 20th, there's a sense of being stuck and stagnant here. So wow, on the 21st, there is a new beginning and a fresh start happening here. Let's see what's going on. So focus on new beginnings and a fresh start, because I know you're on this day, you're going to be having some disputes and arguments and some challenges here, something to do with competition here with the Five of Wands energy. But focus on a new beginning and a fresh start on this day, okay? Your love interest, the person you're dealing with, has the Ten of Pentacles energy. So there's a focus on family and long-term commitments and so forth here. And some kind of completion around that. On the 22nd, positive thoughts will create positive results here. So let's see what's going on here. So you're a very, very attractive kind of energy. Someone may find you very sexy and very attractive here with this Queen of Wands energy. You're radiating that attraction there on that day. So keep that positivity up because you can create positive results with that. Your love interest or the person you're dealing with has the Ace of Cups energy. So the sense of true love or an opportunity of love here with the Ace of Cups energy. And wow, on the 23rd, honor and trust your feelings here. So let's see what this is about. When it comes to commitments or marriage, long-term commitment, and spirituality here. So honor and trust your feelings when it comes around this situation, when it comes to this commitment or this marriage or some kind of long-term commitment here in traditional values. And I see there's a key in this card, so something to do with opportunities here or success. Your love interest, the person you're dealing with, has the Fool card energy. So it's a sense of wanting to take a leap of faith, wanting to take a risk here. All right, bear with me for a second here while I clear this out of the way. But before we do that, let's look at your numerology for this week. So we see that we have the 3 card energy. You're focused on creative solutions. Possibly you may have one more choice or option here, which is causing some challenges or changes in your situation. Okay, so let us move this out of the way now. Let's work on it overall. Okay, so on my romantic love life. 2 cards wanted to pop out there. Something to do with ending something. So you need some kind of change. Something needs to change so you can gain some kind of clarity here. Ace of Swords energy. Okay. Let's go on my Leos. Romantic love life for July 17th to 23rd. Let's go on my Leos. Romantic love life for July 17th to 23rd. Show my cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to. Okay, that feels good. So let's see what's going on here with your Lenormand. Leo's romantic love life for July 17th to 23rd. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. All right. So what's going on here? Ace of Swords comes out again. Okay, so in the current situation, it's about gaining the answers that you need here with the Ace of Swords, right? Having all the answers that you need, but there's a sense that there's some blockages or challenges or delays around that. And the cards that wanted to come out was the Death card energy, remember the Death card energy and the Ace of Swords. So what does the Death card represent? It represents something that needs to end or some kind of completion that needs to happen. Some kind of transformational thing needs to change here. So in order for you to gain that mental clarity, because there's blockage, delays, and challenges, it looks like something needs to end first, right? Aces are about some kind of opportunity. 3 is more than one choice or option or coming up with a creative solution. What is the blockage? So it looks like there's some things weighing heavy on your mind here with the 10 of Wands energy. And it looks like this person's really burdened here. They're really burdened, feeling like they have a lot of responsibility here. For some of you, it could be because of money and finance, or the burden or the things that are weighing heavy on your mind is something to do with a lot of emotions. There's a lot of emotions going through your head. It's like a flow of emotions happening here. It's like weighing heavy on your mind. 10 of Wands energy. There's a sense of heaviness about this. 7 is a lot of thinking, contemplating about how to complete the situation. It's like you're feeling burdened by this situation here. Okay. At the foundation, you're wanting to take charge of things with the Chariot card energy, to use your willpower to be victorious because of a particular person. So there's a sense that you're wanting to take the reins to get in front of this situation so you can be victorious here when it comes to this particular person. 2 + 9 is 10, 11 because of a choice. In the past, there was a sense of defeat here. It was like, all right, should I stand up and fight for this? Should I walk away from the situation? There were some arguments, disputes, and hurt and pain here with the Whip card energy. And again, there was a choice, challenges around this. At the head of the matter, we're talking about marriage, long-term commitment, and traditional values here. And some burdens and challenges around this. Or there's something to do with a spiritual connection because we have the Hierophant card with the cross, right? Crosses can be, in a negative sense, burdens and challenges, but yes, we do see that with the blockage. But then also, crosses can represent spirituality. So a spiritual connection, a spiritual situation going on here, something to do possibly with a spiritual connection or marriage or long-term commitment, which is the burden and challenge. So the burden and the challenge is something to do with this person, because there's hurt, there's pain, there's arguments and disputes, and it's causing the flow of emotions that's here is such an issue because of these delays and challenges. If we look at the numerology, 3 plus 6 is 7, 8, 9. There's a person who wants to fulfill their wishes because of a choice. 2 plus 9 again, 10, 11. A choice needs to be made here. And there's a lot of thinking, contemplating, and analyzing about it. And then if we go further here, so it looks like in the near future there's a person that's going to speak their truth. Yep, talking and speaking here. So we see that there's burdens and challenges about arguments and disputes because of this person, because of talking and speaking about emotions with the fish card energy, because the central issue seems to be something to do with speaking about a lot of emotions. Speaking truths here, right? Trying to be political in that. Speaking the truth here. So you're going to hear a lot of truths here coming up in the future, near future, sooner than you think, because we're talking about something's happening in the near future. Okay, so let's see what your influence are. So obviously there is a lot of planning, thinking, contemplating happening here. And this is actually causing stress here in your romantic love life. Or there's thinking, contemplating, and planning about how do I take something away, right? Because the mice card can be taking something away, or something's eating away at someone because they're doing a lot of planning, thinking, contemplating, right? So we're looking back here at the blockage. It's like there's a lot of things weighing heavy on your mind here about money and finance, possibly for some of you, or because of these emotions here with the fish card energy. Obviously, stress seems to be part of the influence involved with the whole situation, because these arguments and disputes, because it's hurt and pain, which is causing blockages and delays here. And the burden and challenge being traditional values, long-term commitment, marriage, or something spiritual here with the Hierophant card at the head of the matter. Maybe even traditional values and a lot of wills at play here with the situation, which is making this defeated energy from the past here. And it's just a sense of you're wanting to gain mental clarity. I mean, basically, the reading so far is about this person or you gaining mental clarity. And it seems like it's like weighing heavy on someone's mind here about it. And it's like you're coming up in the near future because of all this stress, this planning, the thinking, contemplating. And then in the near future, it's about speaking truths. All right, so I'm going to lay down the outcome here and first before I go over it. So, because I just want to tune into the energies first. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Page of Swords energy. And I'm going to further clarify it to give a little bit more context with the Lenormand. Okay, we have a letter. We have the Sun card energy. And we have the Fox card energy. All right, now let me tell you, you have this opportunity coming up with this Ace of Pentacles energy, all right? You have this potential opportunity coming up, right? Serious opportunity. This offer. You're getting an offer here. And you're going to hear about it through a letter, a message, something written down, or it's something to do with a document. And we see that there's marriage and long-term commitment here, Four Wands energy. And this is going to make you happy here with the Star card, Sun card energy. There may be a little bit of naivete here with the Page of Swords, okay? Or it's new ideas, new perspectives about the situation. And these new ideas, these new perspectives, or this new kind of thing, or maybe this abrupt decision, could be an abrupt decision too with the Page of Swords energy. It's like maybe there's somebody who's not being completely honest here with the Fox card energy. So someone's not being completely honest about what their happiness is and what makes them happy. And there's maybe a sense of, with the Page of Swords energy, maybe even a sense of immaturity with the Page of Swords energy, or naivete, or trying to see it from a new way and a new perspective, but not being completely honest about it. Okay? And I see there's an opportunity. You're getting an offer here for some kind of marriage and long-term commitment, but it's almost like there's something naive about it, or something that's not. Let me just clarify. I just want to get more information. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, possibly. All right. This letter and message about someone's happiness, and they're not being completely straightforward, or they're trying to be intelligent, swift here in some way with the Fox card energy. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here? Okay, so there's a bit of a defensive energy here. That, I mean, you know, there's a person who has a wall up because of love and abundance here, okay? And waiting around to see how things are going to play out. Okay, so there's this opportunity here, okay, pertaining to marriage and long-term commitment, but I feel like someone's like making an abrupt decision, or they're not being honest about the fact that they're making some abrupt decision, or they're trying to see it from a new way and a new perspective, but they're not being honest, completely honest about it. Like there's something that's making this person feel like their guard is up, they're defensive about things. And the Empress is because of abundance, possibly money issues, or because of a motherly issue, because remember the Empress can represent motherly kind of energy. So for some of you, that could be the influence of that, waiting around to see how it's going to play out here with a mother kind of energy, okay? And there's a little bit of a defensiveness, like, I hope it goes okay, you know, kind of energy. Or for some of you, it's like a defensive energy because how abundant am I going to be in this? Is it really love here? Maybe I should just wait a little bit longer to see how things are going to play out. But there's a person that's not being honest about that. Okay. But there is an opportunity here. There's an offer on the table here. We see this letter, this message, and happiness when it comes to marriage and long-term commitment. But this Fox card is saying something is amiss. Someone's not being completely honest about new ways, new perspective, maybe an abrupt decision. Okay. So the Sun card shows me be happy. Focus on happiness. What makes you happy here with Sun card energy? Four of Cups is saying this is usually the missed opportunity card. Don't miss an opportunity. Four of Cups energy. And don't focus on heartache here. Three of Swords energy. I'm going to get more clarity on this. Okay. Why is the Four of Cups here? 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 Making wise choices when it comes to love and romance. And fulfillment of wishes here. Okay, so you got to do what makes you happy. If you don't want this opportunity, you have to go with what makes you happy. Maybe that's your energy there with the Page of Swords. Maybe you're not completely thrilled with the situation. You're still a little defensive. You need a little bit more time there. What is this Three of Swords energy? You don't want to make an abrupt decision here. What's this Three of Swords about? What's this Three of Swords about? Having the strength and courage and confidence to move forward slowly. Okay, yep, okay, I see that's exactly what's going on here. Okay, so I see the outcome is you have this offer being presented to you, okay, about marriage and long-term commitment, but there's a burden and challenge because of the fact that I don't know if it's really what you want here, because it's saying for the advice, you have to do what makes you happy. And you have to make wise choices when it comes to fulfillment of your wishes here. All right. Don't be afraid to miss an opportunity, but you have to have the confidence and courage to say to the situation or go into the situation, slow things down. You don't have to rush in it. You don't have to make abrupt decisions. Slow things down and slow walk this. See how the things are going to play out first. All right. You have to go with what makes you happy around the situation. I'm going to get you an extra piece of advice here. Let's see. Can I have another bit of advice for my Leos, romantic love life, for July 17th to the 23rd? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, I see. So it's something to do with your past relationships, something to do with you've known each other before, and you're not being honest about it with the deception card energy. And you have to have heart-to-heart conversations about the whole thing. So your hesitation seems to be because of some things that happened in the past here, or there's uncertainty about a past relationship. So you got to be honest about this and have heart-to-heart conversations about the situation, okay, before going forward with this opportunity. And you have to be honest about that. That's what the Fox card is coming out here. It's like you have to be honest about this. All right, my beautiful Leos, I love you guys so much. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And of course, if you'd like a personal read with me, go to my website, jenniferwalkersn.com, or check out the description box below. I love you guys so much and have a great rest of your week.